The majority of the delayed breeze-up sales in Europe have now been concluded, and with some better results than many involved in the sector had expected at the outset. Johnny Hassett of the Bloodstock Connection had spoken to us ahead of the sales, and he now gives us his view on how things went for him and his fellow consignors throughout the last 3 weeks.
All things considered, it's brilliant. I suppose the short version would be, I thought in January, February I was going to make a lot more money than I have done. But that could happen in a normal year. I knew I had some nice horses. I still have one of a nice Thunder going to Ferry House. But in March or in April, we would definitely have signed up for this. What has happened? It's quite. We were talking about it this morning, and the market has been resilient. But it's no surprise because the industry is full of resilient people, and the sales companies, the bloodstock agents, the breeze-up consignors themselves. I think everyone just pulled it out. I wouldn't have liked to have had this season without the online bidding. It was a factor, and I'd imagine it's a factor that's going to grow and grow. Everything you sell that started selling on the internet, it took time for people to get just familiar with the concept of clicking and buying a horse. I think it'll catch on. I think it'll catch on quickly. I think it'll grow. I would say people will still want to call an agent and a vet. They'll want someone on the ground to look at the horse. But if they have all the stuff, they'll bid online. But they'll probably pay someone to they should pay someone to vet the horse. And possibly someone to go and look at it in the flesh. The overriding feeling, I suppose, is relief. Because there was a real sense of financial danger. There was a chance there wasn't going to be any sale, or there wasn't going to be any travel. And I think combined, the sales companies, they've played a blinder with the hand they got this year. Relief is the feeling I have. I'd say we're up. The Glen Eagles colt, Juice. I loved him from the day we got him, and he's gone to Joseph O'Brien. So if he's any good, it'll show. It's difficult to say what the yearling market will be like this year, but you'll still have to pay for a nice horse. You always do. If there's difficulty about going to America, people will be less inclined. Some people are very lucky in that American sale, and I think there will be a certain amount of it still to happen. I'd love a couple of American Pharaohs. They were very good to me this year. There's so many metrics, and there's debris, and there's stuff. They weighed and measured and done. It's easier for someone not to be here to buy a breeze-up horse than it is not to be here and buy a yearling.